Can anyone in the crowd hear me? Yo, what is up guys? This is Beast44 Gaming bringing you some more Madden NFL 21 content. Now before I get going with this video, I do have to make an announcement, or I have to be upfront with you guys because something I announced on the channel a couple weeks ago. Oh my god, it came crashing down tonight. So a couple weeks ago, I released this video somewhere along the video, or I'll put a image of it over here, the thumbnail. A teaser for a WWE 2K20 series that I was setting up for the longest time. And tonight, the night I'm recording this, I had it all set up and I don't know what happened, but all my save data got deleted. So, in case you guys couldn't figure it out, all my WWE 2K20 YouTubers, or viewers, I had universe mode set up, and what I was gonna do was I was gonna have CM Punk take over as GM of WWE, or of a WWE show after ownership of the company was taken away from Vince McMahon. And I again, in the teaser, I teased those. I made fake articles, which I thought was pretty realistic. You guys probably haven't seen them, but I might throw it on the screen. I had draft icons and draft graphics all made. I had it all set up, and right as I was ready to go, because I turned off my I turned off my HDCP so I could start recording again. And all of a sudden my stuff was gone. So that unfortunately will be discontinued. Is that the word? Discontinued for I don't know how long. I'm kind of upset about it because I was really looking forward to that series. I was really looking forward to the hype I had built around it. At least personally, I was a little hyped about it. So if you guys were looking forward to that series, I'm sorry. It's out of my control. I didn't mean for that to happen. I don't know what happened, and I'm really sorry that had to happen. So now with today's video, today is a special day because we are going to do another rebuild, except it's not something that's necessarily happened yet. It's more of a dream, or like a dream rebuild. So if you guys can tell from the thumbnail, and this is just a random video that's coming across your recommend, and you're like, huh, what's this? And I haven't seen the title or thumbnail yet. Well, here you go. We are going to see what happens when the Packers take on a defensive player of very high status in the NFL, playing on a team that wasn't that great last year. He was clearly unhappy about it. He was saying as a team they needed to all step up and do their job. You know, since he's the hometown boy. If you guys have not caught on, anyways, I'll reveal it to you in 3, 2, 1. Bam! JJ Watt. We put him on the Green Bay Packers. And I know he's not a QB or anything, so it might not be a drastic change, but a strong defensive line besides the secondary problems, and a wide receiver 3 or a wide receiver 2 that can step up to help out Devontae Adams and I guess Allen Lazard. This is one of the big things that the Packers have been needing for a long time, is a strong defensive line. And JJ Watt, the homeboy from Wisconsin, he is an amazing NFL player, and we are going to see, can he make an impact? Can he improve the team enough for them to win a Super Bowl? So we're actually first going to set a team goal. We are going to, let's just say make the playoffs. Let's commit to your goal for the year. We are going to make the playoffs. And without further ado, let's sim to actually, do I want to do this week by week, or do I want to do this season by season? Let's do this by season. So let's sim to mid-season and see what we got going on here. Alright, so first of all, I'm already nervous because JJ Watt looks angry, and next to him it says, stop the losing streak. What is this? All this losing is brutal. The fact that we're not holding it down on defense is creating some sleepless nights. I'm calling a players only meeting to create some accountability on defense. What position group do you think needs addressing? Well, I should have looked. Let's see, it's been defensive line. I feel like secondary, probably secondary. There's a risk that if we don't win, the meeting may make things worse, but breaking the streak could give us the momentum we need. How bad are we losing? We are 2-5. First of all, who did we beat and who did we lose to in this season? Let me look it up. We lost by a touchdown. Okay, so these two are fairly close games. Actually, okay, it's actually not that bad, to be honest. We lost to the Buccaneers by a touchdown. We lost to them by 3 points, JJ Watt's former team. Each time we lost to the Vikings by a touchdown. Like, we haven't lost by more than a touchdown in all except one game. Actually, no, we won that game. We won these 2 games, and in all the other losses, we've lost by a touchdown or less. So I really don't think like that's a problem. That's probably more execution on offense, or like it's slight adjustments. What is J.J. Watt's stats? 23 solo tackles, 4 assisted tackles, 27 tackles in total, and 6 of them being for losses. 3 sacks, no interceptions. Anything. He's forced 1 fumble and recovered it. Didn't really take it that far, and nothing else besides that. How has he done in other seasons? In 2019, he only had 4 QB sacks, and he's already on track with 3. 16 was a breakout year. Holy crap. So he's having a bit of a slow start to adjusting to Green Bay. But, you know, this is why we do multiple seasons. This is why we do multiple seasons. Also, offensive coordinator prepping for Thursday's game. We're facing, let's see, which means short week. It's going to be hard to install. Tough choice. Do you want the team? Preparation. We are 2-5. We cannot. -1 morale. We are on a losing streak. What? First of all, before I do this, how much money do we have? Oh no. I should not have signed Aaron Jones, because now I don't have enough money to sign what's his face, and I'm probably not gonna have enough to sign Robert Tonyan. Or maybe Damon Harrison. I doubt Devin Funches. Why is he on the team for 25 mil? This is why I leave this stuff alone. Oh no, what is happening with this Surface Pro? Well, the Packers sort of brought it together towards the end of the season. We went 5-4 in the second half. None of the teams in the NFC North finished above 500. We tied for first, but we weren't first. Did we make the playoffs? I doubt we did. The fact that the Lions made the playoffs is just sickening to me. So J.J. Watt, in his first year as a Green Bay Packer, went off. He hasn't gone off like this ever since. I mean, he's gone off like this before in the first few years, and he's been injured. He hasn't gone off like this since 2018. He broke all sorts of his old personal bests in the last few years. He had 21 tackles for loss, 14.5 sacks. He was going absolutely mental. He allowed 2 catches. And he blocked a kick. It is the Seattle Seahawks and the the Los Angeles Chargers. Yearly awards. Did anyone from the Packers get an award? Russell Wilson won MVP. Coach of the Year was Pete Carroll, of course. Offensive Player of the Year. What's Defensive Player of the Year? Was J.J. Watt was second. Oh, you're kidding me. Offensive Rookie of the Year, no one there. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Chris Barnes was third. Best QB, Aaron Rodgers didn't do that well. Running back, Aaron Jones was second. Wide receiver, Devontae Adams. Marquez Valdes-Scantling beat out Devontae Adams. What am I witnessing? Best D lineman, J.J. Watt got beaten out by who else but Aaron Donald? I mean, you're not entirely shocked there, but like, can you really argue it? Did anyone else? Did Jair get anything? No, Jair did absolutely nothing to be in the top 10 this year. That is unfortunate. That is probably some that we need to keep our eyes on. And who, ladies and gentlemen, will win the Super Bowl? Will it be the Russell Wilson Seattle Seahawks? Actually, which I just read before I started recording this video. The front office is very unhappy with Russell Wilson after he made it very clear that he was upset with the front office. And the Chargers blow out the Seahawks. Whoa! So going into the next season, we're going to set another goal. Chance of firing. So make the playoffs. Let's go for 7 wins. Let's commit to what we did last year, because all we've done is improve, in my opinion. Oh my God, I'm actually nervous now because the Packers are 7-0. You are kidding me. Dude, what are we doing? At halfway, he only has 13 solo tackles with 20 total tackles. 6 of them being for losses, 2.5 sacks, and no interceptions. That is a bit lower than what he was at last year. So it does have me a little bit concerned, but he somehow picked it up in the second half of the season, because he got like around this much last time and then got like 60. So he tends to explode in the second half of the season. So if he's struggling that much, I shouldn't even say struggling. He's off to a bit of a slow start, but if he can pick it up like that again, I have no doubt about what we could do this season. So let's I was going to say jump and sim to the playoffs, and let's see how long the Packers can keep this undefeated streak going. Oh, the Packers went 14-2. Did they do that this last season, or was it 13-3? I think it went 13-3. Packers did. Cowboys went 15-1. What is their secret? Whoa. So the Packers don't have the #1 seed, which means they do have to play in the well, obviously they're playing in the postseason. In the wild card. Who did we lose to? When did the streak end? Dang, we lost to the Steelers. And then we lost to the Bengals. Lost to the whom? We lost to the Bengals? We lost to the Steelers and then the Bengals. Both by less than a touchdown. That actually, aggravates me right now. But hey, still means we're going into the playoffs with high hopes. We do have to play Tampa Bay, however. And the last 2 times the Packers have played Tampa Bay in real life, it has meant certain death. Now, however, is Tom Brady still in the game? Is he still? Yes, he is still working his magic. Hadn't gotten that 7th Super Bowl yet. Aaron Rodgers was first with 41 passing touchdowns. We lost 27-13! Why can't we beat the Buccaneers? Why? They've been the 7th seed the last 2 years. Ooh, this is actually an interesting Super Bowl matchup. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are quarterbacked by Tom Brady, against the Patriots. So who wins? I don't want Brady to get his 7th Super Bowl again because I feel like I'm just watching the Mahomes game all over again. I wanted the State Farm Bowl, man. I want the Patrick Price against the Rodgers raid. Why can't we get that? That's 2 years in a row we could have had that. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Either way, he gets his 7th Super Bowl. I am done with this game, honestly. It's rigged, honestly, at this point. Rodgers! No! Aaron Rodgers retires after 17 years. Oh my God, we came this close. No, now I have a bad feeling. I don't think we're going to win a Super Bowl now. Colin Kaepernick. Interesting. He's a scheme fit. Let's sign him. Wait a minute. Partial ACL tear. It's 4 weeks. Okay, so we can sign him. Now let's simulate to the next season. And let's pray that the Packers can at least put up a winning record. That's honestly what I'm hoping for now. And also, I just want to point out that it is an amazing thing that Aaron Rodgers got into the Hall of Fame because I can guarantee you without a doubt he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. If he is not, the voting system in the NFL is absolutely screwed, and I will have no faith in it anymore. I'm just putting that out there now. We are going to set our goal. Chances of firing. Let's just aim for 7 wins because we're dealing with a very new QB, but he's also from Wisconsin. That's a thing. I think he's from Wisconsin, right? He's from Milwaukee. I just remembered that now. Colin Kaepernick, the new QB. Well, first of all, let's see if there are any major injuries because otherwise... No, okay, so no major players are injured. Nothing bad's happening. So let's advance to the halfway point in the season. And let's see if the 3rd season in this J.J. Watt rebuild can hold any weight whatsoever. Okay, that's mediocre. We're on a good path. He's adjusting well back into the NFL. How is what's his face doing? How are J.J. Watt's stats? Let's look at the defensive stats. J.J. Watt, where is he? J.J. Watt, 4.5 sacks, 30 tackles. So he's a bit above where he was at this point last season. He's not getting that many tackles, but he's not getting that many sacks. Excuse me. But he is getting a decent amount of tackles, returning from injury. Aaron Jones! He was injured! Okay, so that might be the reason we didn't win a lot of games. So now that Aaron Jones is back and healthy, we are simming to the playoffs for the third time in this rebuild. Can we please get a J.J. Watt, Colin Kaepernick, Green Bay Packers, whatever you want to call it, because Aaron Rodgers is now retired. Can we get the Green Bay Packers to the Super Bowl and not lose in the playoffs, especially in the NFC Championship game? We've had 2 years in a row of choking in the NFC Championship game. I just want to make it there and actually win for the first time since 2010. The Packers went 10-6, but was it enough to make a postseason spot? Yes, it was. I can see it at the top. We are facing the Cardinals. Where are we on the bracket? We are the 5th seed. Tampa Bay is the 1st seed. Unbelievable. Why can't we win in the playoffs? Are you serious? We lost 37-31 to the Cardinals. Well, would you look at this? It's a rematch of last year's Super Bowl. Tampa Bay and the Patriots. Yearly awards. I forgot to look at these last time. MVP, Patrick Mahomes. Coach of the Year? Matt LaFleur is still not on that list. Okay. Offensive Player of the Year, Colin Kaepernick. He was 5th. Defensive Player of the Year, J.J. Watt. Oh boy, what? J.J. Watt was 10th. Okay. And the Patriots get their revenge. 24-21 is the final score. Patrick Chung retires. Jason Pierre-Paul retires. Gerald McCoy, who on the NFC North, retired. Mason Crosby, after 16 years. You hate to see it. All right, we're going to do one more season. So we should be approaching the mid-season point in just a couple of seconds here. I am curious to see how the team is looking. I don't think I set a season goal because I just went right from preseason. Frustrated receiver. Oh no. It's been quiet for me on the other field. I know everyone complained about I'm not catching passes. I don't think I'm so kidding. Get him involved. We need to get Devontae Adams involved. Exactly. We need to get Devontae Adams involved. Well, I have no control over how many touches he gets. We are atop the NFC North. I'm liking this. Let's keep simulating. Simulate to the playoffs. Can we make it to the playoffs for the 3rd time in 4 years? But let's just please, for the love of God, please be the number 1 seed. I'm sick of losing in the wild card. Oh, it's almost as bad as losing in the NFC Championship game 2 years in a row. Losing in the wild card game 2 years in a row. Because we got there, and then it's just gone. You guys get what I'm saying? Yeah, we even lost last week. Please tell. Wait a minute. We went 5-2 and didn't make the playoffs. You are kidding me. We started out 5-2 and went 6-10. Oh boy. J.J. Watt, I have not been checking on you, my guy. Where can I find his stats? Hold up. Oh boy. He has not been producing the last couple of seasons. He went off the first year he was here, and it's kind of been a downward spiral ever since then. So I guess we can say throughout this rebuild of J.J. Watt that him being on the team really didn't make a difference. Again, Aaron Rodgers retiring when he did might have messed with it, but let's acknowledge that, like kind of like what scientists do. Let's acknowledge that might be an inconsistency compared to other year or other simulations that you would do. But with the simulation that we were presented with, we made it to the playoffs 2 out of the 4 years, and both times we lost in the wild card game. And then J.J. Watt in his first year goes absolutely off. And then the next 3 years, he's he is getting older. That's why I was saying he's getting to his mid to late 30s, and he's just beat up. And I'm just saying, like, he wasn't getting here. He was kind of going down. So I hope you guys enjoyed this simulation. I'm not going to simulate to the Super Bowl. Actually, you know what? Let's simulate to the Super Bowl. Let's see who wins. I'm sure y'all are curious. But anyway, guys, before we get to the Super Bowl, thank you guys so much for tuning in to this point in the video. If you guys made it this far, let me know down in the comments what other rebuilds or simulations that you guys want me to do in Madden 21, because I basically have nothing else to do besides sit here and play MLB The Show in Madden, at least in terms of sports games, until MLB The Show 21 comes out, because otherwise I'm not impressed with anything else. I'm not into soccer. Tampa Bay and Kansas City. Now this is interesting. I'm glad I simulated this far. And Kansas City gets its revenge against Tampa Bay. Screw you, Tom Brady. That's exactly what Patrick Mahomes said to Tom Brady. And speaking of which, he retired after that Super Bowl loss. He's like, you know what? I'm done. I've already won 7 Super Bowls. You know, I don't need to win anymore. Oh my God, so many NFC players. Colin Kaepernick and JJ Watt retired. No. Well, I guess it's gonna be cut off here anyway, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Beast24 Gaming signing out.